headed to New York now. Everybody say hi. Hey. We headed to New York now. I see y'all in New York. So here we are. We got to New York on that Bowie State bus. You already know everybody's still in their bonnets. Like, we ready to go. We here now. So we got in and checked into our rooms. This was the view from our room. Nice. Yeah, we could see Times Square. And this was the view from inside our room. We already, you know, started packing. Say hi, Jazz. That's Jazz. So when we got settled in, we changed and everything. See Jazz looking cute as always. And we went to a place called the Iron Bar. We got some nice eats, some good drinks. It was a whole vibe in there. And we just had a good time. After that, we went on the town again. We found this vintage store, like on the way back to the hotel. It was a little pricey for my taste. I know it's vintage, but like, it still didn't give, you know, what it was giving. But the vibes in there was cool. They had like posters of like old stuff, you know, vintage, right? After that, took a little mini break, and then we went to Times Square. The girlies was getting lids for their boyfriends, but I was just eating my ice cream in the corner because I don't know what that is. Then after that, we went shopping. We were just enjoying ourselves, seeing if we needed anything for the rest of the trip. But that was really pretty much it, and that was like the rest of my day. Everybody did like their own thing, but that was just day one. It's day 2 of New York Fashion Week. We had good eats in the morning. We are ready for the day. Keep in mind, today is a long day. So we taking a taxi to Hudson Yards. The views were amazing. Look at this building. I forgot what it was called. And we are on our way to Tapestry headquarters. And on the way in, we saw all the Coach bags and cool stuff. People were taking pictures. It was the whole vibe. We really crammed up on this elevator like it was nothing. Inside, we saw Professor Brown, and she's repping that patchwork Bowie State, you know, by Jay-Z Designs. We had a cool Tapestry talk and talking about our future jobs and endeavors. This was the view from their building. Really nice. Then got to go to Coach and do a little shopping. I got me a cute little tag with my initials on it. After that, we got to talk to a costume designer and talk to us about the theater life. And then, of course, we were hungry. We got some good eats, of course, you know, chomp down on that. And then the day was going by because it was time for the fashion show. We headed to Sonyhall for the Runway 7 fashion show. It was really nice inside. We went here last year and we got like second row seats. We was up there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no. But some of the looks were really nice. Some of them were very interesting. So I posted the ones that I liked. We was jamming all night. Had some interesting performances as well. But all in all, pretty cool show. And then, of course, after that, we needed to get something to eat. We was hungry again. And we was on curfew, so we had to get back quick, fast, in a hurry. But that was day 2, so stay tuned for day 3. Welcome to day 3 of New York Fashion Week. You already know we in the taxis on our way to the Kate Spade Showcase. This is how I was looking in original Jay-Z design. And when we got there, we had took a bunch of pictures. It was really nice. It was pretty hot outside. They had some popsicles. They had some lemonade and teas and donuts and all that good stuff. The models looked amazing. I actually love Kate Spade brand, just like the clothing and everything. The models were fun. They were interacting. It was just an awesome show, and I loved the styles this year from Kate Spade. And we took more pictures, found some beautiful people, had to take pictures with them. And of course, after that, we had to eat. We went to Junior's and chomp down again. Now we were going to the Brooklyn Library, but of course we had to take the train, the subway at that. Like, this is my first time on a New York subway. Like, come on. And so we went to the Brooklyn Library to see the HOV Jay-Z exhibit, which was really lovely. I like Jay-Z, but now I love him. Like, after reading a bunch of stuff and just like being immersed in like the whole thing of Jay-Z at that library, was like, how can you hate him? And he's also a Sagittarius. Like, now we locked in, you know what I mean? Like, he's actually pretty dope. We was mixing and matching, scratching on records and stuff like that. Like, that was actually a really cool exhibit. Like, if you have time to go in Brooklyn, like, you should go there. And of course, we had to take the subway back before it rained too hard. And then we were hungry again, so we went on the town and ate some food, and then that was our day. Welcome to day 4 of Fashion Week. This was our last day. We're leaving the hotel. We're in a taxi again. Look at that horse. We're taking a tour of Bergdorf Goodman's. You know you're on 5th Ave. You know you got money when you're shopping on 5th Ave. Okay, period. I've heard of Bergdorf's, but of course I've never been in. But if you don't know, Bergdorf's is a luxury department store. It's really high end and all the nice brands and things. Like, why is this mannequin so tall? But anyway, our hosts were really nice. They just took us all around the store. Like, there were like 7 floors that people could shop shopping, and it was just really nice. You could shop high-end designers from like just about anywhere. They had, I'm not finna name drop, but it's Bergdorf, so you just look it up. But yeah, like everything was a vibe. Each floor was different. It was just really nice in there. They switch up each of the boutique sections like every so often, so every time you go in there it might not look the same. We were even trying to guess what celebrities had been in there, and we were like, has Beyonce been in here? They were like, yeah. We were like, oh my god, we're walking on the same floors as Beyonce. They even had a cute little restaurant that looked over the Central Park area, which was really nice inside. Then we ended off on the bottom floor in the cosmetic section with a fish tank, and we got some little samples to go. But outside of Bergdorf's, they had a parade going on apparently, and we was jamming outside. Then we had to walk back, of course, because everything was blocked off. And then on the way back, I think there was like this workers strike or workers protest. We got some food, we got on a bus, and then we went home. Okay, and that's the end of my fashion week in New York.